Hey, what's up, everybody? RPM with you. Going to do a little demonstration on how to get into the DayTradingRadio.com Futures chat room. Now, this video right now is being made on February 13th, 2012. It's a Monday. It's right here about 9:45 a.m. in the morning. As you can hear John doing his broadcast there on the Day Trading Radio site. I'm going to go ahead and pause that so we don't listen to that to the actual broadcast while I'm doing this little demonstration. But what we've had is a lot of people who have asked recently how to get into the futures chat room. Now I want to just do a little quick demonstration to show you guys how this works. Now, of course, you will need to log in and be a Day Trading Radio Premium member. My username and password's already in here, so I'm logging in as RPM now. Going to go ahead and pause the video once again. And then what we're going to do is we're going to click on the chat room link here. Now let me sign out on my other computer so it'll allow me to go back in as RPM here. And we've got several choices here. As you can see, the Java program. So we'll start with that. This is the most stable chat program we have. It'll run pretty much on anything. You will need to install Java. But it's an extremely stable IRC client that's embedded in the site. But like I said, you will need to install Java. Very much like a lot of the trading platforms that are out there, you may already have Java on your computer. But you click on the Java chat icon, and you will get a notice here about security concerns. It'll ask you, do you want to block potentially unsafe components? It's just some of the components are being transferred with non-SSL. It's not going to hurt a thing. You hit no when this pops up. And you get your chat room just like that. Now this is the main room. Now what you need to do to get into the futures room, it's just a channel. As you can see here, this is the DTRS members channel. You can go up to the channels button. You click that, and here's futures right here. You double click it, it will subscribe you to the futures channel. And here's the futures channel, and here's the people that are in the futures channel right now. It's about, I'd say, 85, 90 people in the futures room. Not a whole lot going on in there right now. Not yet, since we joined. But there's the futures tab. Now, if something's being said in the main room, you'll see that here's the main room again. And you can click on that room. You can right-click any of these tabs and close them at any time. So I just right-click channels and hit close because I've got the two rooms open that I want. Now, you can see somebody said something in the futures room. And that's telling me somebody said something in the futures room because it's lit up in red. So I click on red, and there it is. There's somebody saying thanks to NC Dave for a good chat, and there's back to the main one there. All right, so that's how that works, back and forth between the two channels. If any given time that you don't feel like you need to be in the futures room anymore, you can just right-click and hit close, just like that. All right. Now the other way is to have somebody, or for you to type this yourself. Is to type in !BOT for the bot and futures. Hit enter, and it will respond like this. Okay, and then you find the pound sign in the futures, and you can see it's clickable in my Java client. Double click it, and you join. There it is. See the two rooms? I'm joined both of them there. Okay. All right, so that's how you would do it in the Java client. Now, some of you guys who aren't admins, most of you, as a matter of fact, probably won't have the channels button at the top here. Now, I will fix that, so we will later. That's an admin-only feature, and I may have been taking that for granted that there was a channels button up there for everyone. It is not, but certainly you can double-click on the futures icon, the futures text after the pound sign anywhere it appears. For example, if someone types in bot futures, they just double click it, and boom, you're in the futures room. And you just toggle back and forth just like that. And when someone says something in the futures room, you just look over like that. When somebody says something in the main room, you want to check that out, you just go like that. All right, that's with the Java client. Client is in chat software. Now, for the Flash one, now this is the majority of people use the Flash program. It does not work. It's not very stable on certain platforms. Some people report that the thing will stay connected for weeks, and some people say it won't stay connected for more than an hour. It probably has something to do with Adobe's Flash inability to clear cache, and has memory leaks and other reasons. I don't want to try to make too many excuses, but everyone's been working on this for a couple of years, better part of a couple of years now, including the developers like IRC.com. But there's something going on between the different versions of Adobe Flash. With that said, a lot of people do enjoy the features on the Flash-based chat room program. It does have some features that the Java chat does not have. So let me go ahead and demonstrate this one for you. You click on the Flash chat. If you've got Adobe Flash on your browser, of course it should welcome you and open up just like this. You wouldn't be able to watch the show if you didn't have Adobe Flash, so you should be able to see exactly what I see right here. Now, if you go to the Menus tab, and there's some options in here as well that you can also adjust. You can adjust the font size. You can put people on your ignore list if you don't want to see what they say. You can undo play sounds on new private messages and highlight. You can undo that so the private messages will kind of show up in the background. It's got all kinds of features like that. But if you go to menu and you go to list channels, you'll see here's the channels. There's a newsroom, nothing going on in there. That's really, we're just using that for testing. And this one right here, all business, futures, talk and trading. Right there, futures room. Okay, and the DTRS members, I got that one labeled as world headquarters. But basically, you just double click in there and you get signed into the futures room, just like that. There it is. So there's the main room and there's the futures room. Now this one will behave very similar in the way that the other one did. Was the text on here will light up and tell you someone just said something in that room. So it's just like that. If you were to type bot, or anyone else did for that matter, and put the bot futures thing into the room like that, you can do it this way as well. So I'm going to right click and hit leave channel on the futures room, and if I wanted to join that channel, I could click it like this and now join the futures channel again. There I am. Okay, so either way, now the Java one, you double click on the link in the room. On the Flash chat, you single click. There's a difference there. Now with now I'm doing this live. The other one is the flashlight doesn't have logos. It'll perform and operate exactly the same way as the Flash chat room. The other one is the chat logs that I demonstrated back a couple of days ago. This one is just all text. You can't type in this one. You can just read stuff that's been said up until the last 5 minutes. Sometimes it's even better than that. We do not have a futures backfill on this yet. I will add that feature. We will have that feature working for you so you can go back and see what was said in the futures chat room. Now, let me go ahead and get to the HTML chat. Now, from what I understand, there may not be a way to switch channels in this one. So I'm actually live here as I'm making this video. I'm trying to see the best way to do this. Let's look at options. It's not in options. There's a close, help, status. All right. There may not be a way to join another channel without typing this /join. Just like that, join. # futures. And there you go. That might be the only way to do that as I know of right now. So there's a futures room, there's a regular room. Futures room, regular room. Futures room, regular room. Left eye, right eye. Camera 1, camera 2. So, and keep in mind too, the HTML-based chat room, it was really designed for people that were behind firewalls and corporations and government buildings and stuff that could not operate the standard chat room. It's resource intensive on our server side. It's lackluster and bare bones on your side. However, it should be compatible with any browser. So we prefer that people use the Java and then the Flash and then this one at last resort. So hope that helps you get into the new futures room. If you have any questions, let me know. RPM at rpmws.com. I'm RPM for DayTradingRadio.com, RPMTech.tv. Have a good one, everybody. Take care. Thanks for being members.